Alright, we're going to try this. So, I got this. I printed it out. Put it on my transfer paper. Put it on transfer paper. Now, this stuff is technically like the see-through stuff. So anything that's white is actually no color. So right now, I cut this out. I cut it like, I don't know, probably like 1/8 of an inch out. Probably, yeah. And then we'll put it in the water and we'll transfer it over to this silver tray. It should be, I mean, it's close to white. It should be real subtle. Real subtle. So basically, we cut this out. And then I'll put you back on. Alright. I got it a little bit closer than what I wanted it to, but whatever. We'll make it work. So basically, you soak it in the water, and it's gonna curl. It's gonna curl, and you just like either stop the curl or uncurl it, and let it sit in the water and do its thing. Yeah. So basically, you're just gonna hold it under the water and let it soak in. Let it soak in. So after you print it, so basically you read the instructions on the package. It'll say to print it at a certain DPI, dots per inch. I'm not going to get into that. But basically, after it's done, I'm using inkjet stuff. So after it's inkjetted on there, you let it sit for, I don't know, till it's dry. Maybe an hour. I don't know, half hour. It's I think on the package it says 3 to 5 minutes, but I'd say better safe than sorry. And then after that, take it outside or wherever, spray booth or whatever, and then clear coat it. I like using a matte clear coat so I can see what needs to be done after I put it on here on the surface. So like this is matte clear coat, and once you gloss clear coat over the image and your surface, it'll really pop out. So right now, I'm just gonna get this surface a little wet, just to kind of help get that image to kind of slide off of there real good. Yeah, I'm not sure how necessary it really is, but I'm gonna clear coat the surface after this has been dried for probably like, I don't know, probably a day or whatever. It says 2 to 3 hours, but again, better safe than sorry. And that helps with the using a matte clear coat on here and having this prepped. So have it prepped with, I don't know, gray Scotch-Brite, probably like 600-800 grit. I mean, you could probably get away with the maroon Scotch-Brite, but you just make sure that you're not eating through whatever surface that you're trying to put it on. So, give this a little, oh, there we go. You see that? Little wiggle. So, we'll get this scooted over to the edge, and we'll back this up a little bit. We'll scoot this over here. Basically, we'll get this. This is some magic. So we're going to set it right here. And we're going to go. We're going to slide it out. Real carefully. I wetted the surface so we can get it. It's kind of like a vinyl decal, but kind of not. Oh, bam. Now you can see all that water underneath the surface. Now, I'm just going to eyeball this and get it mostly centered. I'm probably going to do something around the outside to kind of fade this edge, and then put some pinstripe in there, some candy paint on there or something. I got a new airbrush paints I wanna dick around with. So move this out of the way, and I'll put you back on, and we'll get the rest of the process underway. All right. Now basically, I have used microfiber cloths, and I've used just the regular ass paper towel. Just kind of sop up the water on the outside. Use your lighting. This is again where it helps to have a matte surface and or your prepped surface so you can see better where the water is. And you kind of give it a little strokes, little massages. You kind of squeegee in that water out of there, real nice and smooth. Yeah. Also, if you have good lighting, you should be able to see if it wrinkles or if it pulls. You just keep dabbing the water away, and eventually it'll stop sliding. You might have to kind of keep a finger on one of the edges to stop it from moving. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna get another paper towel. It's kind of soaked. All right, and we're back. Yeah, I will say that like this regular paper towels, you kind of have to be sort of gentle on some surfaces because it will scuff. It will scuff certain surfaces that are sensitive. So just kind of be real gentle about it. Yeah. Got that a little cockeyed. Try and scoot that back a little. I'm just eyeballing it, and then we'll get it. Here we go. Okay. And keep going. Oh, oh, oh. Keep going. Keep going. Now, you kind of get down here. Use your light. And squeegee out any wrinkles or any water bubbles or anything like that. Now, custom painters have been using this for ages. This is the same type of technology that allows the kids to have temporary tattoos. Like put the ink on the temporary tattoo ink and like temporary tattoos. So print it out, clear coat it. Fucking. Yeah, you could. I would assume this would be the same type of stuff. You entirely could use it. Print some tiny little travel tattoos out for your little chitlins, or even for yourself. Yeah, be a cool person for a weekend. Yeah. Bam. I'm gonna call that good. Yeah, I can see. Now, if you bring it up into your light a little better, you could probably squeegee some out with your finger. You squeegee it out with your finger. You touch it on that light to see the little wrinkles and stuff. You kind of, and I'm sure that some will come out. They will come out when it's drying and doing its thing within the next few hours. Well, bam. Yeah, see? We'll just give her a little. Yeah, there's a couple wrinkly poos in there. Pull those wrinkles down. There we go. That is cockeyed. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. Now, if you really wanted to, you can get all, and do it up or whatever. Make it all square to the world. But this is art, and I'm just gonna roll with that. So thanks for tuning in, and catch you on the next one. Thanks.